Well, hey there, Pastor Justin here. Listen, so one of the things that you guys know on November 17th, we're being very intentional about business plan and marriage plan, vision and mission Sunday. We want to take time to take the vision, the missions and goals that God has given you, to lay those things on the altar and pray over those, whether that is the vision that you have for your family, the vision that you have for your home, the vision that you have for your children, the vision that you have for your job, the vision that you have for your marriage, whatever that is, to take those visions and missions and place it on the altar. And what I wanted to give this time to give this moment to, is actually to assist you in the crafting of vision, mission, values. Vision, mission, and values. And so I wanted to take this moment to walk through this with you. It's about 5 minutes, but I hope that it helps you craft it. And also there's a worksheet on the link below the video that you'll be able to take and click on. And we'll have these available for you on Sunday, and it'll be a part of the ending of our space today on Sunday as well. All right, so let's jump right into it. So what is all of this? So first of all, the first question to ask yourself, the first question to discern is, what is the scripture that is guiding what you're doing, right? What is the scripture that's guiding what you're doing? When you think about your business, when you think about your home, when you think about your marriage, when you think about your job, when you think about the ministry work you believe God is calling you to, what is the scripture that's guiding it, right? For me personally, I have a call narrative when it comes to ministry. When it comes to our congregation, for the next 10 years, we have a set of scripture that's guiding us. And we had Cast Division a couple of years ago. We had a set of scripture that was guiding us. What is the scripture that's guiding you? And the scripture that's guiding you comes from a place of prayer. Remember this, vision comes directly from God. It's manifested into the world. Vision is not something that you're making up. It's not something you copy from somebody else. It's not something that you grab a hold of from someone else. And the reason why we have businesses that fall apart, we have marriages that fall apart, is because we're trying to do things that other people have done and not doing things that God is telling you to do. You are so uniquely gifted and valuable into the world that your creativity is waiting on you to be creative, right? Your creativity is waiting on you to be creative. So scripture becomes the script that guides your life. And so my challenge to you is to discern what is the scripture that God is using to guide you. That's a starting place. So the first thing I want you to do is to write down, what is the scripture that's guiding you? What is the scripture that's going to motivate you, to push you to be exactly the very thing God is trying to reveal into the world? So once you grab a hold of that scripture, here are the three things I want you to know. Number one, vision describes where you're headed. Mission answers the why and how you're getting there, and your values are the pillars that you stand on. I'll say this again. Vision is where you're headed. Mission is answering the why and the how, and values are the pillars that you're standing on. You need a very clear vision, a very clear mission, and very clear values. Now, here's the thing I want you to grab about this, right? Number one, you're never going to really fully fulfill mission. Mission is going to be something that's so much grander than you. So if that is to make the best food ever, right? To make the best food ever. Our mission is to be a company, a business that makes the best fried chicken that's ever been tasted, that will reach, as many people as possible, whatever it is, whatever your mission is. If your mission is to lead this many X, Y, Z people in higher education, whatever that is, your mission is something, really is not something that's going to be fulfilled. The same thing goes with church mission, right? So the church mission is Matthew 28. We may never see it, because here's what the thing is. Mission is what sets up succession. Mission is what sets up succession, right? So mission says that if you, the leader, you, the person, the entrepreneur, the person, is the one who may not be around forever. The same thing for parents. If you have a mission for your home, a mission for your marriage, you may never fully fulfill that until death. But your children and your offspring will be the ones who can fulfill that very thing. So mission may not always be attainable, but vision. So mission is direction, but your vision is the future. Mission is direction, but your vision is the future. And so vision asks the question: where are you headed? Where are you headed? Vision is the unseen but yet foreseeable future. It's not from someone else, it's what God gives you. And so what the vision then is how you're clearly gaining and gathering the data for the future. You're putting time frames into vision. You're putting numbers into vision. You're putting passion and goals into vision. That's where vision comes in. Here's how you construct a vision statement, right? So a vision statement is constructed like this, that you're saying, listen, we, our company, our business, our home, our marriage will become or impact or continue, it's on your sheet, continue X, Y, Z. What is it that you all are attempting to do? Through your core values, we're going to get to values in a second, by a time frame. You need a concrete time frame. For example, for our congregation, we have our 2030 visions that we're saying these are the things that we believe God is calling us to do because based upon our core values by a particular time frame by 2030. You need a time frame because what you're saying then is that God is revealing to you that which God is attempting to make manifest in the world. That's envisioning the future. That's envisioning the future. That's envisioning. That's where the difference between dreams and vision comes in, right? Dreaming for something speaks to what I'm capable of, but envisioning something then speaks to what we believe and know that God is telling us that we can do. So you base all of this based upon your values, right? So your values are the things that you're saying, this is what we stand on. This is what our non-negotiables are. This is what we will not deviate from. And every company, every business, every home, every space, every church, every ministry has different values, the things that you value. There are some things that we can say here, it's like, you better do this, but that's your non-negotiable. So if you are valuing fun, if you value humor, if you value humility, if you value prayer, you value generosity, you value hospitality, whatever it is, what are the pillars? What are the non-negotiables that your company, your business, your church, your ministry stands on? And those things are communicated in your vision, right? Those things are clearly communicated in your vision statements. So I told you guys before that vision is the attainable, foreseeable future because it's envisioned future. It's concrete. It answers the what's next question. And vision is going to be attained. Habakkuk even tells us that for the vision is for an appointed time, and the end vision will always speak and not lie. So that if you have a vision for your marriage, a vision for your home, a vision for your community, it's going to come to pass if it's from God and not from you. The reason we begin to force things is because God did not tell you to do things. But when God is the one instructing you what to do, how to do it, where to go, those things are led completely by God. Now, what is the overarching piece, the overarching necessary thing? This stuff is great. It's strategic. It's purposeful. Let me tell you something. If you are not a person of deep, contemplative, essential, intentional prayer, you will not see God give you vision. Very plain and simple. This comes from God. Prayer is essential. Contemplative prayer is essential. Ask God to increase your imagination. Right? When's the last time you prayed over your envisioning time, your dreaming time? Ask God to increase the ways that you dream, to challenge the way you envision, to challenge your imagination. Contemplative prayer. When you're praying for these things, God will give it to you. We have not, literally because we don't ask. Heaven is full of the prayers that we are too scared to pray. So deep contemplative prayer. So the back of the sheet that you have there, ask the question, what are you praying for? Are you praying for God to open your imagination? Are you praying God for your business? Praying to God for your home, your children, your marriage, your spouse? Where exactly God is trying to take you all? What time frame you're praying for? And then what is God saying? And here's what I want to challenge you to do. You reveal by writing and listening. You reveal by writing and listening. If you have something fractured, you have a dream you wake up with that is not fully complete to you, write that thing down. If you have a thought that is not complete to you, write it down and see and discern what God is saying. What scriptures is God leading you to? What scriptures is God making manifest and making you marinate in as God does this for you? And I really want to challenge you to be people of prayer. Be people of prayer. And as deeper you get into your prayer life, the more intentional you become in your prayer life, the easier it is, and the more manifestation of God's holy eternal power will be given to you and may manifest to you. So I'm excited about you writing these visions and writing these things for your life and your future and your family. And I pray that these things will not just be something that you do one time, but it'll be something you grab a hold of, you put in your home, you put in your business, you have your employees say, you have your congregation say, you have your ministry say, that will push you and prime you to live into everything God's calling you to be. I'm excited for your future.